Hey, me, Makari. You join Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. Hello, people watching on YouTube. Do you want to be cool? Do you want to be cool like these YouTube people were? Well, little do you know, you can tune into these recordings live most Sundays as a Sunday morning cartoons thing, where you can interact with me live in person, along with those cringy Twitch people down in the other corner. We're ignoring those guys today. They've been a little bit sus. Can we please all thank RussianBadger for providing us an hour and a half of pure mid-roll bait? Thank you, RussianBadger. It is titled Surviving a Nuke by Flipping a Coin, and as you guys know you gotta do, you must go and watch the original and like it and go and subscribe to RussianBadger if you aren't already. Let's let the brain rot commence!
Flipping a coin to survive a nuclear weapon sounds like a dumb idea, then you clearly—
Oh wait, is this the Helldivers one? He made one about Helldivers? Dude, I've had this thumbnail up on my screen for like 2 hours, and I've only just now noticed the Helldivers in the background. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, I wasn't prepared for a Helldivers video. Let's go.
If you think
Let's fucking
flipping
go.
a coin to survive a nuclear weapon sounds like a dumb idea, then you clearly never played Helldivers 2, because this one mechanic is the bedrock of my entire strategy. I'm gonna survive this. 50-50, no chance. I made it!
I have never used that armor. To this day, I have still never used that armor.
This mechanic alone encapsulates the soul of Helldivers 2. On one hand, it is brutality in its purest, most unforgiving form. I think I'd call—
And it's what makes it so fucking good. I am so happy that Helldivers exists. I am so tired of having games that are apologetic. Oh, you can't have friendly fire. Oh, we're gonna baby you and coddle you and posit your every little demand. Nah, fuck that. I miss the days of the original Halo games where you could actually friendly fire and you didn't have like extra large, stupid friendly bullets for the little babies that can't hit the broadside of a barn. If you can't shoot shit, get shit on. And if you throw down a nuke next to your friends, deal with the consequences of your actions. That is what Helldivers antithesis, and I love it. In fact, half of my best experiences in Helldivers aren't from killing the enemy, it's from oopsieing my friends.
call it
any United States conflict, but you are not the United States.
But on the other hand, this brutality is perfectly balanced by the
Let's remind ourselves, Helldivers is an allegory and a
Wait, what?
satirization of our modern world. But really, how far away from this are we?
And I think it's safe to say
Judging
that
by the
way these
elections
two
currently,
qualities
not that
weave
far.
themselves together is something I'm mighty excited about.
I'm gonna hit his ass right in the head.
Oh yeah,
Watch this.
Baltide can go boom.
Oh, the
Love it!
backbreaker.
Oh, so
The
cinematic.
backbreaker, baby.
Like, I know that Helldivers has fallen off a little bit recently. Mostly due to Sony. Like, dude, how we have been cheated. We have been stolen from. The fact that Sony has done what they've done has turned Helldivers into what it is now, and it upsets me to no end. Screw Sony. And, like, to be fair, Helldivers is probably never going to die, and it was always going to, like, eventually calm down, but it would be so much better if Sony hadn't done their bullshit.
Helldivers 2 is a game that shocked the world with its popularity. Just like Lethal Company, it went from a game that I'd never heard about to the
Like
only
the rest of the
game
internet.
that I ever heard about.
Hands up in the
overnight.
chat.
There were a
Who had heard
handful
about
of times that
Helldivers
my
before
homie
Helldivers 2?
Stalker told me about it,
Had
but
anyone
I remember
heard about
not
it?
being interested. And that is just so hilarious in hindsight, because I remember thinking to myself, I was like, a four-player
Be honest,
co-op
who
shooter.
actually knew
Yes,
about
I
Helldivers
need
before
more
Helldivers? 'Cause-
four-player co-op shooter. Oh man,
There are going to be people that are like, yeah, actually, I knew about Helldivers before it was cool. And they're like, nah. It's like those people who virtue signal in like MMOs saying, yeah, I played World of Warcraft vanilla. Vanilla was always better. And they only started playing in like 2020.
Andrew, you gotta play
Those
this
people
new
who are like
four-player
edgelords who
co-op
are
shooter.
always
You
going to
mean
say that
like
they played Helldivers 1, but they didn't even know what a fucking
Darktide or
terminate was.
Vermintide or DRG or Killing Floor 2 or Left 4 Dead 2 or Payday 2 or Payday... Okay, maybe not Payday
Yo, can we pull
3.
one out
Even
for
as
Payday
an
3,
optimist,
please?
I was
Just like an
skeptical that
07 in the
world
chat,
needed
Payday
another
3.
four-player co-op shooter, but the first time I played it, everything changed.
That was not very democratic of you,
You either press E on people to give it to them or press 5 to use
Can
it.
I? Oh, I didn't know that you could not. Yo, wait a minute. I didn't know that you couldn't
Nice.
put the pin back in the grenade.
Okay, for real, I'm waiting for the day where we get healing grenades. Give me the ability to make my friends shit themselves. They don't know. It's an RNG thing. They don't know whether I brought the ouchie grenades or the oh baby thank you grenades. Hey, buddy, what grenades did you think? Why didn't you find out? Yeet.
That sucks. It was immediately brutal. It was immediately absurd. But the thing that stuck out to me was the dissonance between the game and the developer. The game itself felt big time, like one of those endlessly promoted blockbuster monsters.
It's so pretty though. Like I still get into Helldivers now just because it's so goddamn pretty.
I only listen to
it's so pretty.
quadruple A developers.
But the more I played it, the more this
something that doesn't get talked about as much, it's immersive as hell as well. Sorry, I said I know I wasn't going to pause chat, but this is me how passionate I love it. Helldivers is one of my top games of all times. It's gorgeous, and one thing that people don't talk about, it's immersive. Like, you don't realize it, but you feel like you're part of that fight. And the fact that, like, so many of my friends, when we play together, we're, like, just vicariously role-playing our characters, just talking shit like we are actually part of this super Earth government. Like, oh, you dared say some shit about super Earth? That sounds mighty heretical of you. Get sent to the rehabilitation camps.
Big game felt like it was made by a small studio that really cared about the tiny little details. Now look, I don't know shit about game development, but I do know
It'll
a
get
thing
better
or
in
two
time.
about animation, and what
I know
I'm
that
seeing
there's a lot
had
of
me
plans for the game.
impressed.
Run! Airstrike! Oh, wait.
Word of advice, if you ever find a charger, use a flamethrower. Flamethrowers take out charges like mwah.
That was like a damn animation from the 80s.
Flamethrowers are stupid overpowered as well.
Strike! Dog, I gotta change my social security number after that one. That's embarrassing.
I like to think that small studios take risks, making ambitious things.
Oh my god, Russian Badger, this is literally the shit that I've been spewing verbatim for years, and it's true. The reason why indie studios have more chance of success is because they take chances and try new things. The reason my AAA studio, I've said this so many times, and I get tired of saying it. AAA industry is bad because that's like a very like black and white way of putting it, but the reason why the AAA industries never do well anymore is because they're not willing to try new things. They have to do what they know makes money, and it's not conducive to anything progressive.
That are really cool but may break or bug out or be jank as hell. And big studios play it safe to make perfectly functional things.
Not pre-watch, by the way.
Year
He's just spitting
really
the facts
well,
that I've been talking about for
exciting.
years.
They're just kind of, okay, yeah, the thing works, but it's really boring, Larry. I don't give a fuck. And if you've played the game, you know how prevalent the bugs are.
What the
Oh yeah.
Yo, what is happening?
I'm pretty
to
sure
this
like
dude's
most of my
gesture?
clips from when Helldivers first came out were the bugs that we ran into, not
There were
the
times where these bugs were
gnashing
game-breaking.
maniacal
Like,
ones,
if
but
your
the
extraction
funny
vehicle
hee-hoo,
glitches and
look
you
at that
can't finish
ragdoll
the game,
kinda ones.
that shit is so fucking annoying.
Yo, who landed this pelican, dog? Who the fuck landed this pelican?
But to me, these bugs were a small price to pay for a game that takes risks and allows the player to do so many interesting things in the world that they're exploring. Yes, there are
That's
flaws.
what we love.
Yes, shit breaks, but
Oh,
there's so much
democracy.
life to this game and so many exciting interactions on the battlefield. It feels like it was made by a small developer with love, not a behemoth developer with shareholders.
Couldn't say it better myself.
That sounds like a
Whatever, fuck it.
This is like a
no
mega
way. There is no way you caught
Oh,
that.
they dead. POV, 90% of your experience when you're around the boys.
How does that mechanic even exist? Why do they
You do not
even
need
that?
to play this with people.
Why?
That's
what?
like a really understated thing. Somebody in my chat just said, do I need other people? Well, first of all, you have matchmaking, so no. But you can also go in solo, and the lower level missions are really easily soloable. You really don't need other people, but the game is designed to be played in a squad.
Why? Dog plays fetch.
But to point out, I quite regularly currently solo difficulty 7 and 8 missions. It's totally doable.
Comes back.
A perfect example of this is the buddy system, where you gain super fast reloads on a weapon
Yes!
by teaming up with
Yes!
another player. To me, this is a
Doing that with
bold and
randos
risky
is a nightmare,
feature,
but when
because
you got
on
an
one
organized
hand,
team,
letting you
ooh.
hook up with another player for a special ability is a neato mechanic that is quite frankly fucking based. But
I mean, I love it when I loved the moment that like where it clicked in your mind where you could let people touch the broadside of your barrel and help you two-hand your massive girthy to impart democracy on the enemy. It really opened my mind to just having a non-masturbatory gun experience.
On the other, hooking two independently controlled players together is a nightmare for animation, and I speak from painstaking experience. I do this shit all day, and I don't want to do this.
Sam, what the?
I just saw the dude massaging him.
What? All right, as long as you're reloading. As long as you're reloading. I don't really care. As long as you're reloading. I can't even see what I'm shooting at. I don't even care anymore.
Okay, so Russian Badger doing some level 7s. At least he's trying.
I wanted to get you away from danger milk.
Thank you, thank you.
Yet even with this impossible task of
Girl,
getting smooth animations
yo.
between
Girl smell? Girl smell? Actual girl? Girl in the game?
two separate players, they did a fantastic job with this IK rig, which is something I'll put on screen, FK versus IK. It's kind of just animator speak for a shortcut that moves multiple bones or attaches things together.
I know these things.
Well,
Damn, you got the IK rig on your arm and everything. That's neat.
Bro, I'm here to game. You don't get the level 50 without losing all your friends.
Heavenly Father, don't give a shit about your tech talk. Heavenly Father just wants to impart memes and blow you up and then blame it on someone else.
Badger, the kinematics in this game are
Yeah, look at the kinematic on your arm. That is so kinematic. Look at that. That's
Oh my god,
classic
kinematic? Yo, Heavenly's like,
I'm
dude,
not
that's
gonna
got
lie,
more
Heavenly
words
got
than I
taken
have
gun
brain
from,
cells.
bro. He's not looking at anything else but that arm. He's not even looking forward. You're like,
Hey.
oh, dog, bugs ahead of us.
This is the kind
Okay, you know what this is? This right here is a true depiction of neurodiverse, ADHD-ridden individual with hyperfixations versus the dude. Just a dude. Just a guy wanting to blow up some bugs. This is me and you who get hyperfixations on things we shouldn't. This is everyone else in the world who's just like, shut the fuck up, dude, and blow up some bugs.
He's not even looking forward. You're like,
Hey.
oh, dog, bugs ahead of us.
This is the kind of thing that made me love Helldivers 2 after playing it for the first time, which I can summarize
finally
with it may be
brain cell,
super
not
jank,
blank
but
thing.
it's also super neato.
Yo, thanks
And
for
it
the
turns
reset.
out I wasn't wrong about it being a small developer making a game they
Okay,
love.
I lied.
because it was
I'll
made
pause
by
chat a little bit.
100 people at Arrowhead Games.
Yeah,
Studios.
that studio is
Thinking that
tiny.
100 people is
And
not-
what's more, I made a video a while ago when the game first came out explaining the entirety of like Helldivers as a whole, like generalizing it. They also use an engine that is older than probably most people watching this video. They're using I think it's like the Stingray engine or something like that. It's a really old engine, and yet somehow they've done witchcraft with this thing to make it work the way they have. It's ridiculous what they've managed to make with it.
not tiny at all, but if we're comparing it to the biggest developers in the world, it wouldn't even crack the top 50. And this is a game that sold 12 million copies and became Sony's fastest selling ever. Of course, Sony fumbled.
Yeah, fucking Sony. Why are you like this? Sony, why are you like this? Sony, why?
And disabled access to the game in a bunch of countries on their never-ending crusade to make sure that PS3 has no games. But I digress. Arrowhead is tiny.
I want to talk about that just real quick. Imagine being Sony. Like, I know you guys don't care, but allow me to explain their mindset. Sony are that disconnected that they believe that the monopoly of the audience is the way to go. Their mindset is they don't want to have, they believe that they are so good that everyone will play their games, and they want to lock everybody who plays their games into only playing Sony games. They believe that they have been sniffing their own gaseous stinky farts and are so high on their own substances that they literally believe that they are God's gift to Earth. That they can try to monopolize and lock people in by gating it like what they've done with Helldivers. They think that's the way to go. But eventually, and what's already happened is that they've lost so much public, like, what's the word? They have lost so much public goodwill. Nobody likes Sony anymore. Back in the day, Sony was the cool kids. They were like the publishing company that everybody freaking loved. Anyway, tangent aside.
Team that made a monster game, and the cherry on top is that they worked on it for almost 8 years using a dated, unsupported game engine called Stingray.
Yeah, there you
that
go.
was abandoned by Autodesk 6 years ago. The fact that this tiny team absolutely mogged the biggest developers in the world.
I know
using
people are
a
gonna say that I've pre-watched this.
discontinued
I
game engine
haven't.
makes them look like the
It's
Tony
because
Stark
I am
of
very well
game
versed in
devs.
all this stuff.
Sony built this in a cave. with a bomb.
It's true though. I'd be so mad. Getting mogged by Tony, dude.
A good bit.
Yeah, Sony literally just jealous they can't make a game that even comes close to this.
Mog, man. Iron Mog.
Now that you understand how much of a miracle this game is, let's get into the game itself, because I didn't read all that deep lore to not yap about it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Badger needs to shut up.
There's a lot of you big YouTubers.
Badger is the kind of person that takes all of his friends to a museum and stands there talking about the intricacy and history of every single piece that's there. Meanwhile, everyone else that's come in with him are jumping on the back of the T-Rex skeleton, riding it like a horse. Like, shut up! I'm trying to ride the skeleton!
Just need to shut the fuck up.
Helldivers 2 is the story of Super Earth, who for the sake of simplicity all called the humans, in a struggle against 3 enemies a couple hundred years in the future. You see, they are hell-bent on spreading their way of life throughout the galaxy and vaporizing anyone or anything that dare oppose them.
Watch me hit this nerd in the face.
God, I cannot wait for the new update.
Give me the headshot, baby. Yeah!
I cannot wait to get the new enemy
My
types.
life for Super Earth. They're fighting for liberty, prosperity, and democracy. And if I were to emphasize one of those words, it would be democracy with a capital D.
I promise I won't get democratic. 1 glass of soju later. Oh, dude.
That seemed pretty big. I'm not gonna lie.
You want the best? If you want a good. I saw the best representation of that. I watched a Ludwig video where he, Doug, and I think 2 other YouTubers went out drinking one night, like a challenge video kind of thing. And Ludwig was like, I'm going to be the most sensible person imaginable. Literally 2 drinks in, he's talking about racism.
People will bring up, and I know you MFs are already in the comments section, that their crusade to conquer the galaxy and exterminate their enemies using the blanket excuse of democracy is satire or tongue-in-cheek.
Talk about Starship
Yappers
Troopers.
will come up with
Talk
all
about
kinds of
Starship
labels
Troopers.
for it, like fascism, imperialism, totalitarianism, authoritarianism. Don't worry about any of that. Super Earth is a faction so
Why did I wanna be a
determined to
VTuber?
spread their way of life
fat
to
tits.
every inch of the galaxy that they are even willing to kill their own citizens to achieve that aim. Label that however you want.
I'm a traitor, dog. What the
By the way, don't knock becoming a traitor. Legitimately, on some of the maps, like the very small condensed elimination one, get yourself marked as a traitor to get a free orbital bombardment. Sure, you will eventually die, but you're gonna die anyway on those maps. So why not rain down a bit of extra hellfire for traitoric levels of nonsense?
What the fuck? What did you put right there?
Yo, he's still alive, bro.
Humanity's conquest for galactic control is best seen through the lens of their enemies, the first of which is the Illuminate, who I'll just call the aliens. The reason they
Who are
matter
definitely
is
going
their
to show up at some point in the near
faster
future
than
to be
light technology
the big expansion
that
for the
Super
game.
Earth stole from them in the sea. You gotta go fast. As of me saying this, you are not at war with them right now. They were only present in the first Helldivers game and have not been seen for a long time, but I have a feeling that's going to change. According to data miners, that's going to change. But the catch to this faster than light technology
we didn't
for zooming around
blow up
space
a
is
planet
that it
and create a
requires
black hole for no good
tremendous
reason.
amount of resources, which is where the bugs come in.
I don't really care.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh, got his shit raw.
The Terminids, or just the bugs, are insanely important because they are the
Kill 'em
renewable
all!
resource that fuels the Super Earth war machine, and that's not
Get
a
his
figure
brain
of
sucked
speech
out
either.
by a
They are
bug.
literally made of element 710, which when flipped upside down is a word that just
People say that Helldivers isn't a satire. I don't know what copium you're sniffing, dude.
made every American, including myself, salivate. If America runs on Duncan, then Super Earth runs on bugs, because their faster than light space travel tech doesn't run without oil. But we got another one of those. But their existence.
Hey, you fully know that America's looking at Helldivers taking notes. They're like, killing indigenous species and stealing their resources. Wait a minute, didn't we do this already?
Poses quite the tricky conundrum for Super Earth. On one hand, they are an existential threat. They are such a big problem that they can erase humanity from the galaxy if Super Earth doesn't exterminate them first.
It's just not my oh god, that did not go as far as I thought it would.
It's
oh
still
fuck,
your problem.
oh fuck, oh
Sounds
fuck.
like it
it's
might
still
still
my
be your
problem.
problem.
It's still my problem.
Oh,
but
he's got... Okay, listen, I don't have many gripes with Helldivers. However, if I go into a map and that map has the bile spewers, these little garbage, cum-spewing little toxic bastards, I quit the game. These guys are the worst. They soak up way too much damage. They're way too quick considering their bulbous gat. And they make me feel things every time I look at them. I know I shouldn't want to a bile spewer, but I kind of want to bile spewer.
Still my problem. But on the other hand, you don't want to completely exterminate them, because if all the bugs and all of their offspring are dead, you can wave goodbye to your bottomless supply of oil, asshole.
The default TTS lady voice going up.
Boiling my husband alive in oil.
And their solution to this was to start farming them on distant planets to keep the oil flowing. But things didn't turn out as planned, with the bugs breaching containment and pulling a galactic scale Jurassic Park, because they are out of their pens and very pissed off.
I'm gonna ride this. Watch this.
Oh my god, he's actually doing it! Oh my god, he's actually doing it! Shit! Yeah, that's actually sick. I need to try that. I feel like we need to play some Helldivers soon.
So our alien enemy is about technology, our bug enemy is about economy, which brings us to our third and final enemy, ideology.
That's what I'm saying.
Robot!
Oh my...
Low-key, I'm gonna get bricks thrown at me for saying this. I prefer fighting the robots. I actually do. I think they are way more interesting to fight. I think you actually need strategy fighting the robots. And honestly, there's nothing that gets more satisfying than watching lines and lines of very definitely not converted humans being turned into scrap metal.
God.
Also, the Striders, the fucking walking factories. Those things are like fighting at 80-80, and they are, when one of those bad boy goes down and he goes, oh, watching that explode from... You know what's unacceptable? Your opinion. Watching one of those blow up from a million miles away, oh, and you know what's even better? When you kill one of those solo and your entire team are like, bruh, save some for us, you asshole.
The space robot communists have arrived and they're here to kill you.
And I'm definitely not saying this because I'm a robot fucker, but I have a certain bias for robots.
I
know. But like, imagine you already died anyway.
Like, what
And this definitely isn't a bias because they don't have bile spewers.
Damn! What the fuck? Get me out of here! Oh my How many times?
Freedom never sleeps.
Had a damn sandwich and a way out of here. God damn.
Whatever it is on this planet, it just cannot be this important. It's just impossible that it's this important.
That is kind of true though when you think about it. We haven't really had any missions that are in a place that seems strategically pivotal. I feel like at some point they're gonna have to give us like a tile set that's like in a town or a city of some kind. Like so far, every single mission ends up being in some kind of just expansive field or like countryside retreat or swamp or Florida.
No way.
There's no fucking way it matters this much.
You see, in the first game, a bunch of Super Earth citizens labeled cyborgs rebelled against democracy
very
and started
wholesome
their
here.
own
We're
communist
crude,
government
son.
on a foreign planet. Their hatred of humanity and love of machines eventually led to their robot children, the automatons. And let me tell you, these are some scary-ass commie children.
Need to call it.
Yeah, but we got... Oh, wait. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Sounds like you need to get some cover, my
You've heard
dude.
this story 100 trillion times, but the robots are dead set on breaking free of their shackles and exterminating humanity once and for all, which I'm
Think the
pretty sure
Matrix.
is OpenAI's mission statement or something. When you tell OpenAI to stop stealing anime art. Now that you've met the
never
enemies
thought
of
about it that
democracy,
way.
it's time to meet Super Earth's greatest weapon in their fight for the galaxy.
Shotguns.
The Helldiver.
My life is
Hell yeah! I went to an anime convention a couple months ago, and I shit you not, I ran into no less than 25 people cosplaying as a Helldiver, and to every single one of them, I did the salute. For Super Earth! And each one of them played the part.
I can't believe I heard that immediately afterwards.
Did you say for Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Long live Zuckerberg!
Long live Lizard Man!
You there. How does it feel to be Super Earth's greatest defender of democracy?
I don't
Is that
feel
a
anything
can in his
anymore.
hand?
You know what? Just cut to a commercial break. This dipshit just ruined my whole fucking flow. Of all the things in this world that deserve to be chokeslammed, my hunger is definitely one of them, because my dead grandmothers would roll in their graves if they ever caught me with an appetite.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin my appetite with one cookie, Grandma. Get real, you fucking moron.
Whoa, come on, don't be like that. Grandma's just...
Which is why I've created the ultimate weapon.
Okay, can we stop with the trend of putting the word maxing at the end of just describing something? You can describe something without making it a meme. Shit, dude.
On my crusade against hunger, swamp ass. You probably...
Yawn.
Hunger, it's about time we killed some bugs to the tune of 2 billion every 24 hours, which sounds exaggerated, but I can assure you...
It's not.
It's not.
Okay, I gotta get this timing just right. Okay.
You can kill a lot of bugs
There we go.
in a very short space of time. In fact, you know what? I believe there's a quote from Starship Troopers that I will reference right now. You put a nuke down a bug hole, that's a lot of dead bugs.
Oh, 46? No fucking way, dude. What? What? Yo. 46 with that hell bomb?
And the bugs aren't the only ones racking up the deaths, because life as a helldiver is so dangerous that billions have already died, and you have an approximate life expectancy of 2 whole minutes.
Oh,
yup.
Oh, you called it. Oh.
Yup, and it's great that they have a tally on the main menu to show you that, which incidentally, have you taken your 2.5-minute statutory mandated work break? Time going to and from the bathroom counts towards your break, by the way.
Oh, Riley. What did you call in? What did you call in? Call it out. Oh my god.
Hi, Billy Mays here, and today we're gonna blow up a
we called
planet.
in fucking eternal damnation.
If you ask me, a helldiver is an expendable weapon that is not only willing
getting
to
upset.
die for
My
an oil
ADHD is
company,
really getting triggered by how his
Super Earth,
microphone changes in every scene.
to die for said oil company that it's almost inspiring.
I want to write the mechanism.
See, they want to point out this is like capitalism and like a dystopian future. This is what happens when the entirety of the known universe is run by Big Pharma. You think you're part of a military when in fact you're part of a PMC. Good job.
I want to ride the mechanism.
Let's ride the mechanism.
Yeah, mechanisms. But look, you're not being paid to think about what you're fighting for. You are being paid to fight. We'll point you in a direction, and you'll be like a little walking robot that goes in that direction.
Technically the tip of the spear special forces of Super Earth, but I'm not really sure.
You can't just invade a planet for resources. Invade a planet for resources.
Soldiers. They train tens of millions at a time, and that training can be as short as 72 hours long. That is 3 days. They may be doing impossibly dangerous special forces missions, but I'm not sure they're getting special forces
training. Why did I say you guys getting paid? Now it's gonna expect me to pay them for being here. God, this is the most reversed, stupid ass misplay I think I've ever had. Damn it, you're not getting paid. You are paying me with your time, and I'm paying you with titties.
Less than 5 minutes.
Now there's a helldiver.
Once your training is complete, they freeze your ass, ship you to a super destroyer, and thaw you out for your first mission if everything
Like a
goes
Hot
according to plan, which is not
Only
always
Hot
the
Pockets
case.
do more damage than you do.
Say bad shit against the government. Wait. It kicked me out of the freezer when you joined Clue, and I'm still back here. I'm stuck in here.
You're stuck.
Mickey, you don't even have a damn torso, Mibgy. All right, run away. It'll be funny.
No. All right. Okay. Let's just go start a mission.
Excuse me, no one. I'll get outhandled I want.
But assuming they unfroze you correctly, it's time to assume command of your ship, which they allow you to name using a generator, like the SES blank of blank.
The USS Fist of Family Value. Yeah, I know.
Mine is Princess of Audacity, thank you.
I saw a bunch of that. I can't take this shit no more, man. When lactose intolerant MFs find out they live in the Milky Way.
The ship is here to support you in what's formerly called the Second Galactic War as you fight to defend the interests of Super Earth. This Galactic War is broken down into a live map of sectors which each can...
I want to point out, and I hate the fact I know this, that leg back there, that is not a Terminid leg. That is an arachnid leg from Starship Troopers. He has Helldivers models all over the place, except for that one leg. He's also put some bugs from Half-Life in there as well. Sand lines, I think they're called. I hate the fact I noticed that.
Live map of sectors which each contain planets for you to liberate in your fight against the bots and bugs. The names of which I decided to read every single one of, so I could familiarize myself with the landscape of the galaxy.
Stuck on dick? Mantis? What?
Oh my god, I never noticed.
All right, Dripnir, Mantis, Ingmar.
Did you say Dripnir?
Yes, it's absolutely Dripnir.
It's not Dripnir. I literally called it Dripnir the entire time. Oh, by the way, complete caveat. I'm getting sponsored to play Starship Troopers Extermination soon. Yeah. So, you know, want to start some bugs out with me?
Whichever one you choose.
You can't have all of these illustrious names and just Mort.
King Julian! King Julian, would you like to go to Mort together?
No, I am Hydrobius.
Oh, I don't think this is a good idea, King Julian.
Sheet.
Oh, I should. Dude, they absolutely cooked with the names of some of these planets. You know, they just like sat there one day, was like, hey Jimmy, what can we call this planet? Shit, man, I don't know. Oh shit, that's a good idea.
All right, we have to scat bang.
No.
Turn the
It's concerning that it's 100% liberated.
Because nobody wants to invade Scat Bay. Nobody wants that shit.
Beyond the silly names, this sector warfare is an incredible feature. This is not some randomly generated.
This sector warfare reminds me of Red Alert back in the day. You remember the old Command and Conquer games where the entire like preface was you were like trying to conquer territory to win? Or like Civ Meyer's Civilization kind of thing. I love territory warfare. So much more engaging.
Bad guys that is only in your game on your PC. This is a fully connected online war where your actions in your game have a direct
I'm totally
impact
expecting that to be a planet called
that all Helldivers are fighting. Super. You are virtually fighting alongside millions of other players to liberate as many planets as possible, which I view as an incredible experience. But some of my buddies don't exactly share my enthusiasm.
Is Heavenly just leaning back in his chair and calling?
Low key, by the way, low key. The only time I've ever seen somebody unironically use the break action shotgun in this game. Anyone who rocks that thing actively is a detriment to your group, and you need to execute them for treason.
Is Heavenly just leaning back in his chair and calling the entire universe trash in this game?
Listen, all right, I've been holding back on the way late as hell. Shut the fuck up. Listen, you see that planet underneath Malevelon Creek down there, that red one? I was there for 2 weeks liberating that bitch. I got it to 100% by the sweat and blood of my own body. And no one gave a fuck
for those
when
of us who
back
died
down.
at Malevelon Creek.
No one defended it. No one stopped it. They let the whole bitch go, and every fucking 10-year-old with a fucking phone is like, Malevelon Creek, I'm gonna kill you, bro. I'm gonna unplug your mouth.
Why are you so pressed about a place called Durgan, dog? I
swear to God.
Yeah, okay. Let's hypothesize this. When you have a choice between a place called Malevelon Creek and Dunga, which place are you gonna save? You're gonna one that stands for a more patriotic pride of name, one that sounds like it means something. Malevelon Creek sounds like somewhere you'd want to save.
It's a stupid fucking creek. No one can. It's Space Vietnam. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, Malevelon Creek's right there. Me and the boys on Durgan getting mad.
Like, you can't be that pressed about a place called Durgan. That just can't be anything important there. It's just not possible.
That guy's selling merch, by the way. Heavenly's got a brand new line of crab swag on sale now. So if you're also a fan of yelling at children, the objectives are press E on things. So if you can operate a directional pad and shoot civilians,
I can't do that.
You'll be fine.
I have the functionality of a toddler.
I had to do it. All right, you gotta give me a freebie. You gotta give me.
No, you don't do it that way, Badger. What you do is you wait for the escort citizens mark to be 20 out of 20, and then when the 2 extras are coming in, you kill the other 2. The objective is to save 20. Anything more than that is treason because it's outside of the quota. You are not being treasonous by killing the bonus. You are sticking to quota and doing your job. And being a bit funny hee-hoo in the process.
All right, Digi.
Yes.
Digi, you sound like you're doing the fast bag in a boxing gym, I swear to God.
Wait, what? I'm not doing anything.
What the fuck is Digi, are you okay?
But even though these tasks are basic at their core, I gotta give the devs a lot of credit for making these little jobs fit into the larger campaign of Super Earth. Reactivating pumps to extract precious oil, rescuing scientists on overrun planets, even uploading some soil data so it can be evaluated by command for critical resources. It may sound
I do
dumb
when they put a more varied assortment of missions in. Like, missions in a city would be awesome.
If you take a closer look at the last 3 letters in that word, it may start to make sense.
There's so much shit on the objective.
That was like
fuck
six
it. I'm gonna
fucking
slam it and then I'm gonna die with it.
Okay, real talk. I love the moments when you're completely overwhelmed and you get like a Halo reach moment.
Oh, you have to hit 3.
I got it. I did.
Did you run?
See? Dial in. I got it. Any objective that isn't press E on terminal is typically going to involve blowing some shit up, like a robot production factory or a pesky bug hole just begging for a grenade.
If you can give me that same energy as the final mission in Halo Reach, in Helldivers on the frequent, you know your game is good.
Jordan from 3. I can't believe that happened. I cannot believe that
Is he using the railgun?
Vary in their time to completion depending on the objective types.
X in the chat for the railgun. That gun did not deserve to go out the way it did.
Which you can use to upgrade your ship.
I miss it.
Yeah, samples.
Yeah,
unless it's a
super uranium? What?
Yeah, no, they're super samples.
Where's my super uranium?
I'm so super excited for the super uranium. Give me
Excuse
super
me,
cancer.
may I have a crumb of super uranium?
The juice out of
Just
a
say
mission,
a uranium
it could take
snack,
30
if you
minutes,
will.
but if you're really in a hurry and know what you're doing, it could be 30 seconds.
Oh, that's
Yeah, no, thank you, the
Yo, the
resub.
bunker is right here. What are you talking about, dog? All right, up, right, down, down, down. Yeet!
It's not gonna be that big.
Oh, fuck me. Just dying because guys, I'm dying because I didn't eat my uranium this morning.
I can't just land and blow
Remember, guys, eat your uranium.
up the bunker? Oh, are you sure about that? Every mission is critical because if you fail one mission, you fail the entire operation. But if it's any consolation, you don't have to survive a mission to complete it.
Nope.
As long as the objectives are done, we're good, dog. You say 100% casualty
Sacrifice for
rate.
the glory
I
of great
say
democracy.
mission accomplished.
Yeah.
With the amount of ICBMs that we've launched in this war, I'm wondering how there's any planets left to save.
You know what?
Wasn't that mission like 30
The
minutes?
thing is, the fact that they have like voice lines there for when you fuck up so heavily but still somehow come out as a winner. They're like, they fucked up royally, but you know what? They went out the way they would have wanted to. For the glory of democracy!
It's like 30 minutes of grinding away. That's hilarious. Of course, completing a mission but dying in the process will have some downsides, like lesser rewards, because failure to extract means failure to retrieve your samples, so you can say goodbye to your super uranium. Wait,
Let me fucking reload. The Uber's here. Just get in the car. Get in the damn car, Morty.
Bye, Badger.
Shoot Digi on the way in. You're saying bye.
You dropped all my
Oh, I didn't realize you could do that until like a week ago.
I did not think you could do that.
That looks eerily similar to how I figured out you could do that as well.
Why did they let you do that?
No, you take full damage.
You got absolutely splattered, dog. They're gonna have to clean you up with a mop.
Hey, shit left of it, bro. That's
God, that feels good. That hits so close to home.
I thought Heavenly was on that nut shit, but he knew exactly what he was doing. You cannot imagine my surprise, Digi, when you splattered. I didn't think that was gonna
One of those
happen
like
when I
instant
pulled the
regret
trigger. That
moments.
was so scary. Digi, why aren't you in this MVP screen?
But once again, I remind people of the notion of fuck around and find out. The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And to be fair, they're level 50 at this point. They would have experienced Helldivers bullshittery. They should have expected that to have happened at that stage. I'm just saying.
You're welcome to fight the enemy on any open planet in any sector, but the game tries to unify the player base around larger story missions called major orders. Like, hey, we're trying to build a bunch of training facilities for new recruits on these 4 planets, so if you hold them until we complete construction, we'll hit you with a big reward. Personal orders are very similar, only you're completing them on an individual level, like getting 200 kills with 500 kilogram bombs.
500 kg? Okay, yeah. Bile Titan, that's valid.
Oh, okay.
19 bombs!
I'm just gonna say the 500 kg is the most overrated. The most overrated stratagem. Don't use it.
Oh, baby! All right! All right! All right!
All right. Who wants some radiation? Yo, hands up in the chat. Who wants some uranium as a snack?
Fun. And apparently that guy's name
Anyone want to spoon feed me some uranium?
Say goodbye to your robot ass. Oh my god! Yo, he went
And
so
you know what?
far.
That right there is why Helldivers will never get old. Because at its core function, blowing away hordes and hordes of enemies, and watching their ragdolls will never get boring. Jumping into a low-level bug mission with a heavy machine gun and mowing away bugs like you're pretending you're a character in Starship Troopers, that right there is a constant catharsis. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. It's the same reason why games like Darktide and a lot of those PvE-based games, if your core fundamental is soothing, cathartic, and satisfying, everything else around it can be whatever. But if you enjoy the process of that core gameplay, you will have so much more replayability, because people will, like, I literally just jump into Darktide sometimes just so I can mow down wave of zombies.
I love how Joel does that. He just puts a hell bomb conveniently next to the 3 biggest dipshits in the entire robot army. Completing objectives, to accomplish missions, to finish operations, to capture planets, to secure sectors will ultimately leave you with a shitload of currency to make yourself more powerful and make the enemy more deader.
Alright, question for everyone in the chat. What's your favorite stratagem and
about
why?
Your power, and specifically increasing your
Is it the
power,
cluster
has
bomb?
to start with your ship. Because if we're talking damage, we gotta be talking destroyer.
Orbital strike incoming.
Ooh, dog.
Okay, yeah, Orbital Strike's good and everything,
Dog, baby.
but it's got more of a cooldown than I do after my Ritalin wears off.
That's why those samples
Yeah,
I was
say
talking
fuck you
about
to that
are so
one enemy in
vital,
particular,
because
but,
you use
you know.
them to upgrade your ship's modules, which can radically enhance dozens of the largest weapons at your disposal called stratagems, which I'll get to in a second. These upgrades can range from more ammo to shorter cooldowns to tighter spreads to more damage. This is the definition of more guns, son, and some of these descriptions are downright absurd.
I once again reciprocate my point. Put a nuke down a bug hole, that's a lot of dead bugs.
Integrates moderate doses of amphetamines and androgenic steroids into diet of loading crew.
It's so self-aware and on the nose. There is absolutely zero seriousness with this game. Holy shit.
Leading to increased pace, focus, and stamina, among other effects.
We're natty.
Yeah, I took them and I grew a dick. It's crazy. I'm now living the futa life that I've always wanted to live.
Are coming with bite marks.
Every loader is like Sam Sulek.
You're gonna see like hand dents in the sides of the missiles. They're not even firing them, they're throwing them at the planet's surface.
Your upgrades to these modules are a blanket boost to your stratagems, which I'd consider to be the weapons that make Helldivers 2 Helldivers 2. All right, fuck it.
This might be my only gripe. I get that the idea of the game is to use stratagems like abilities and spam them, and that you are to rely on them. But I don't know. I get a bit miffed at the later levels when your primary weapon becomes basically irrelevant. Like, I would love it if, you know, primaries were just a little bit more pivotal. Because you get to a certain point where your primary just ends up only being used to clear up the small guys and, like, clearing up maybe the dregs of what your orbitals leave behind, I guess. And I know that's kind of the point, but I just really like the idea of just blowing things away with the rupture or the other, like the shotguns, whatever, you know, the regular primaries.
Oh god, it's attached it! Run northeast, Bing, run north. Well, dial it. Nah, I'd win. Stratagems are a support weapon that your ship provides you on command when you crank out a sequence of arrow keys, Dance Dance Revolution style. Me when I fuck up the first input on the stratagem.
Okay,
Wow,
so
that's
where are they
embarrassing.
going?
You're just hoping nobody
requisition
noticed.
slips or yellow R, which are gained by completing objectives, finishing missions, and, you know, playing the game.
After death, let's go, it worked.
Stratagems are the spice of Helldivers 2, and I absolutely adore how much they let you express yourself, almost like giving a unique personality to your style of combat. I'm not trying to say...
And, you know, if I ever get bored of just running my quote-unquote meta stratagems, I'll just do a build of pure turrets, or maybe I'll do the support build where I come in with an ammo backpack and a heavy machine gun and provide ammo like Ritalin to ADHD-ridden children.
Say that splattering billions of bugs with heavy ordnance makes me an artist, but I do consider the rail cannon to be my personal paintbrush.
It most certainly is.
My backpack? Did that Bile Titan eat my backpack? Oh! Or stuck in half. Hell nah, boy. Hell nah.
Hell nah.
Sink into the ground.
Too much cringe. Couldn't even ragdoll. Bruh, not like this. I'm gonna go. Bye. My mom's calling.
What? Take some rock, paper, scissors, bro.
I'll be right back, guys. Strategems force you to make tough choices because there are over 50 to choose from, but you can only bring 4, each with their own ups and downs. So we take the rail cannon, for example.
I wonder if maybe if they decide to open up harder difficulties after level 10, maybe one of the things they'll allow you to unlock is a 5th stratagem. Or maybe like a secondary stratagem. You know, maybe there'll be like a category of stratagems that are off of the main cooldown as a 5th slot, but only specific things can go in there. Maybe like calling in another weapon. Oh my god, dude, I'm a genius. What if there was a stratagem slot that could only be used for the less powerful stratagems? I'm a genius. Oh my god. Yeah,
weapon that I've shown you like 86 trillion times. The crushing impact of this metal spike traveling at 7 times the speed of sound makes it the king of boss-killing single target damage.
Now, what if I just threw a rail cannon strike on that bitch?
You could.
Got a problem? Rail strike it. A rail strike is an appropriate response to finding a spider in your house.
Goofy bile type banana.
But this single target damage is useless if you're getting eaten alive by a swarm of bugs and need
something
to
similar to the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War. They do. It's called the laser cannon.
I'm just so slowed. Actually, I got this. Eat this. Eat this. You can kill me all you want. I've already won. 25 bombs.
Mutually assured destruction.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Much like the weapons in any game, stratagem selection is a never-ending triage of trade-offs, and you're forced to decide which have the upsides you want and the downsides you can tolerate. But why?
Anyone who's played this will know that horrible decision dichotomy of having to choose between am I going to be really good at killing elites, or am I really going to be good at clearing waves of enemies? Or am I going to be really good at supporting my team? Because whatever you choose, you can never have a build that is entirely well-rounded. Not really.
Wise man once told me that you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything you want, and that fits stratagem selection like a glove.
Average.
If you ask me, you've got 5 buckets to choose from and tons of variety within each bucket. Orbitals are the biggest and baddest around, harnessing the...
Sometimes I will use some stratagems just to watch them be deployed. Watching the 360 orbital bombardment, it is cinematic beauty. Just watching those rounds descend from the sky from your ship and strike the ground, blowing up an entire McDonald's drive-through defense level of robot defenses is just, oh god, it's so good.
The power of your super destroyer to output either massive damage, long duration, or in some cases, both.
Wait, what are you doing here?
You should melee me. You should melee me.
I'm gonna 50-50.
The little troll.
You have no idea the ragdoll you just shoved me into. That piss laser hit me so hard, I went under the map, dog. I went under the map. And then I got rolled like a damn taquito.
They have mechs like, yes, they do. They have mechs.
Laser beam from fucking space? I don't think so, dog.
Well, I guess when it hits me 1,000 times a second, I don't really have good odds at that point.
But the downside is that this big damage is slow. It takes a long time to arrive, and you can't have a conversation about orbitals without talking about friendly fire.
That piss laser is awfully close. I'm not sure I like it.
There is no sensation of an instant oh shit moment more than loading up a 500 kg, an Eagle Strike, a cluster bomb, or something like that, knowing it's in your hand and that you're going to throw it in a few seconds, and then something hits you and knocks it to your feet, right whilst you're next to your teammates. Because those friends will look down at it, you'll look down at it, and you'll be like, sorry?
Damn, you pissed loud.
Oh, what the
Different orbitals having radically different timings has killed more of my teammates than I can count. This one hits in 14 seconds, while this one hits in 4 seconds. And as someone that is constantly changing his stratagems, I am constantly mixing them up.
Okay, just keep running to me. Keep running to me. I'll defend your back. Okay, okay.
Careful.
Oh no, that's not gonna go well.
Keep running. You'll make it out. You'll make it. Oh, okay. Over-calculated. But the wave behind you is definitely evaporated. So some good, some bad. Little column A,
Absolutely
little column B.
gaslit.
Key
You'll be
is to find
fine.
the
You'll be
orbitals that
fine.
are
Trust
more
me.
than
Trust
worth
me.
the
Oh,
friendly
you shouldn't have
fire.
trusted me.
And the 380 barrage is the best trade deal in the history of trade deals. It is so much random damage for such a long time over such a wide area that if Digi ends up being
I counter that. The walking barrage. The walking barrage has the same actual like projectiles as the 380, but it goes in a line, meaning you can cover more of an area. Screw the 380 barrage, 120 maybe, but the walking barrage, that's the that right there. Against the robots especially, the walking barrage will literally destroy most defensive positions.
blown to bits as collateral damage, that's just the cost of doing business.
But what if I could just...
May I remind you all of what Sergeant Brass told us in training? Friendly fire is a completely unavoidable part of warfare. Nothing at all you can do to prevent it.
380 this entire area.
Yeah, immediately.
God.
I mean, it does say to warn your teammates and communicate when you use it.
Amphetamines was like, I see him. Target acquired.
Who's this
just to get us out?
motherfucker who just dropped into my grid square? Die!
Like that's enough of a justification. You landed in my grid square.
It's the most dangerous weapons in the game. I love...
Insert comment about defending your property, the Fifth Amendment, right to bear arms. Yeah, just
pushing
saying.
the limits
you
of
came
their
into the
power.
proximity.
I even found a bug with their
It's not my
deployment.
fault that
After
my
a mission's
380's gonna hit
timer
you.
has run out, your super destroyer leaves low orbit and revokes your ability to call in stratagems. But I figured out that if you perform
Get off
the
my lawn,
input
kid!
and hold the beacon in your hand, you can call in weapons from your ship that isn't even physically there anymore.
I generally have the rail in my hand. I don't know if it'll let me.
that'll work. I think
Let's
because the
see.
ship has left orbit.
No, it won't work anymore. Destroy it, see what happens.
I'm not gonna waste it if a fucking Bile Titan's coming, you asshole.
You can do the funniest thing right now.
I don't see anything except all the eats that we've left on the map.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, samples.
Oh my god, it didn't work.
Fucking
You telling me
brilliant.
that shit doesn't work. You learned a hard lesson today.
Goofy as hell.
I did not think that would work. Your ship is gone.
I love you, Stingray.
Oh, we can't even call your ass in.
Well, rip that robot.
Oh, you can't! It's the destroyer!
There, Jesus.
I myself am a huge orbital
Also, hi,
guy, but
Heavy.
most of the player base has a crush on the second bucket of stratagems, Eagles, which are like close air support. They may not pack quite the same punch as
These
orbitals, but their
pliers.
speed and precision makes them a Helldiver favorite for killing what you want and sparing what you don't.
Here, it's okay. I have something for this. Ooh, that's a 26 piece, baby.
Oh, let's go.
The most recognizable Eagle by far is the 500 kilogram bomb. And to be frank, it's super fucking mid. It is so mid. If it were a test, it would be a midterm. If it were a time,
just
it
needs
would
to
be
hit a wider
midnight. If
area.
it were a battle of
Like,
midway,
it's a
this
fucking
thing
nuke,
fucking
and it
sucks.
does-
I'm trying
like-
my hardest to avoid.
It's a literal nuke, and if you are more than 5 meters away from it, it's like, oh man, that's a breeze, man.
making strong indictments of anything in this game, because the second you say something is trash, Arrowhead changes it in 37 different ways and voids your opinion. But in my experience with the game, there is a total disconnect between the visuals
like
of a 500.
for whatever reason, the nuke 500 kg explodes more vertically than it does radially, which is so bizarre.
kg and the damage of a 500 kg.
Why do I feel like the blast radius on it is a quarter, but the visual radius
Yeah,
is like 86
exactly.
miles?
That's what
Come
gets
on,
me.
this
It
has gotta
looks
do
amazing,
deeps.
but it does
This has gotta
nothing.
do deeps. 8? Like, that's such bullshit.
That's not to say you can't rack up a kill count with it. If you funnel enough enemies into a tight enough area, multi-kills
yeah, like, it's
are
true.
possible.
The damage it does is huge, but it's just not big enough.
Yes, I got 14 with that 500 kg. That was perfect.
But if you ask me, something like an Eagle airstrike can get you twice the results for half the effort.
You got funny.
This is
Hi,
gonna be a
Cassie.
big one, dog.
Here we
This is
go.
gonna
Love
be a
you.
big one. Yeah, 23, baby. There we
I think without doubt, the Eagle Strike, the regular Eagle Strike, is possibly the most versatile of all of the orbitals.
go.
On that note, if you want to ditch effort altogether, allow me to introduce.
Plus, when you call it an Eagle Strike, you get to increase your waifu points with the Eagle Pilot. Eventually, if you spawn the Eagle Strike enough, she'll marry you. Just saying.
Introduce you to the defensive bucket of stratagems.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Damn, that's neat. You're kind of playing with fire, but...
What if I dive right in front of the bullet?
Oh my god.
I'm so glad my armor's like this.
These
Playing with
turrets
Badger
are
feels like it just be the moment of let the
incredibly
intrusive
deadly
thoughts
and
win.
versatile, because no matter where you drop them, they'll find a way to kill you and all of your teammates. Guaranteed.
Hey, Clue.
Yeah.
You up?
Hey, that was for me.
Oh, those turrets are hysterical.
You did. Was it shooting at an
You
enemy?
have
Okay,
5
you're shooting at
seconds
an
to
enemy in
comply.
the background.
I offered the rock, paper, scissors game to Clue, and look what you fucking did.
That was the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Rock, paper, scissors are treasonous.
They can be effective, but with the threat of friendly fire and the fact that enemies
They've never
prioritize
heard
them
of,
as targets, you kind of have to play around
IFF.
the turret instead of the turret playing around you, and I think that kind of defeats the purpose. However, there is one saving grace in this dark green category, and that's landmines. Not because they're good, but because they're funny, and you get bonus points if one of your teammates is colorblind and can't see the color
Literally,
red.
one of my first clips from Helldivers was me getting murdered by a minefield, my friend launched.
It would be funny. It would be funny,
no,
though.
it would be funny.
It would be funny. It would be funny.
I'm doing
But would it be funny?
They're so fucking tiny and red.
Wow. Wait. What are you doing over here? Oh my
Dude,
god.
I remember there was a bug recently that would make mines completely invisible. They wouldn't have the little red dot. When you launch them, they'd get deployed and then they'd disappear. But their actual thing was still there. So if you walk to them, boom! But you can't see them anymore. It's like the Hunger Games. It's like the Squid Games of Helldivers. Take a walk through this field. If you survive, well, good on you. If you don't, well, you're out of the game.
God, you're mine. I can get on. Krill issue.
Dive into
I'm
it.
stepping on the mine.
Go run in the mine, buddy.
Command's like, go step on the mine. We're out of here.
Like Command would tell you that if you can't get in the evac,
Go step on mine.
go step
We
on
don't
a
need you anymore.
Hey, buddy, we want to make sure that we're sorting out the IQ of the average IQ of our soldiers. Can you go step on a mine to test their effectivity?
Command would actually tell you that. If you cannot step on the ship, go step on a landmine. Turn back around, Digi. That bug is so fucked on your left. He's so cooked. He's so cooked. He's not even moving.
He's like, oh shit, dog. I guess I live here now.
Oh my god, you're fucking turret, dude.
Situation.
Bro is cooked.
How are you the one who got fucking tricked?
How are there invisible mines?
Bing literally dumber than a bug. Bing is literally dumber than a bug.
Before the flare got up?
Guys, asking for a friend. Do you think that I am dumber than a bug? Am I smarter than the average termicide enjoyer?
Oh my god! I think my nade hit some of your mines. He was flying.
The next bucket of stratagems
Yeah,
is
DD, what's up, dude?
vehicles, or should I say vehicle, because as of right now, only the mech is available, which does have some serious killing potential.
Yeah, we saw some buggies.
Ooh, folded.
But
Where are my
Arrowhead
buggies?
forgot to add the most critical feature on a mech, which is a melee button. What's the point of a walking tank if it can't punch a bug in the face?
Wait, can I one?
But it can. You can melee with mechs, can't you? Press F and it does a stomp, right?
Want him physically? Does that work?
What?
If you could stomp, you would have been able to, but I think like after
What?
a while,
The Sam fuck, dog?
You let me know how that went, cause
Do you not see my corpse 400 meters away in a different
Yeah,
direction?
same.
On top of that, it's fragile as glass, and you can't call in any other
I very
stratagems
rarely
while
use
inside of it.
mechs.
So you gotta be picky about which teammates you choose to pilot them.
Yes, I can be trusted with the mech. I'm normal.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Look at it.
Let's ride the mechanism. Man, look, look, dude, I wish we had a mech to handle the
Oh
fucking
no,
Battle
they're all
Titan.
dying
Thanks,
because they
man.
brought mechs
2
with
of
them.
Thanks, man. You can't make me responsible for that.
It's not like you're talking about balancing games like this. They'll like no matter what they do, balance will never be perfect in a game like this.
Responsible for my actions.
You don't understand. You signed a contract when you jumped in there. You just didn't know it.
You will die in 5 minutes. That's the contract.
You fat fuck.
Get away from me. Ew.
It's like the look at me, I'm stupid
That's
boss.
what I'm telling Bird. That's what I'm telling Bird. That's what I'm telling Bird. Your last words. Ew.
Tell me why the fucking mech is heavily armored and I just threw 1 grenade at Sigrid and she died from full health. Why does that happen? That actually makes no sense.
The worst she can say is no.
Ew.
Ew.
The final bucket of stratagems is by far the most important because unlike eagles and orbitals that provide short bursts of support,
Kablow. Kablow.
The guns?
Folded like a damn chair.
guns and backpacks are your sustained support that often stick with you for the entire game and are basically the main character of your weapon arsenal.
Also, I'm gonna say it, Badger is fucking smart because he always makes his model a character with a mask so he doesn't have to animate the lips fucking moving. Genius! But lazy. Think smarter, not harder.
Wait.
Big explosions are cool, but having a bubble shield backpack instantly made my kill counts higher and my lifespans longer. It's like I was playing a whole new game.
All right, I'm gonna keep it
I
real.
will say that if you are the person who rocks around with the shield, you're not wrong, but you're basically saying I'm not skilled enough to dodge.
Like significantly easier.
The other meta-hugging favorite upon release was the Railgun. That's essentially a shrunken version of the rail cannon, zipping out big chunks of metal at the speed of sound.
It's got a range.
I missed the railgun.
No way! No way!
Oh, yes.
Wow!
I miss it so much.
That was like a slingshot that catapulted
Paul went out
all of
for our
that
poor
railgun
lost soldier, the
energy
rail
into sending
cannon.
him upwards.
You can even switch it from safe mode to unsafe mode, which unlocks an even greater concussive power with a longer trigger pull, but if you hold it down for too long, there can be disastrous results.
Hey, big fella.
Yo, we just disappeared.
Yo, wait.
And boom.
I was so captivated by that dude. I forgot that I was on
I
not
laughed,
safe, and
but I've done that
held the trigger
myself.
down too long. I was so captivated by the jiggle on that tank. Like, look at this. What is that?
That is what I like to allocate as a representation of my mental state.
In typical Arrowhead fashion, they nerfed it once everybody started having fun, and that's a good reminder that the second you formulate an opinion...
This fucking baffles me, by the way. This is a power fantasy game. Why are we nerfing things? There's nothing on the... Like, it always boggles my mind when people nerf things in a power fantasy game. The entire point is to just enjoy the power. I mean, tweaking, sure. But the kind of nerfs they did to the railgun was so wild to me.
You know, anything in Helldivers 2, they release a patch that makes
it's as bad as what Warframe does. God damn.
Oh, wow. If you hold down with the rear...
It's okay. I have aneurysms too.
They really go away.
The trade-offs between weapons and backpacks is much deeper than you may think, and the autocannon is a perfect example. You've already seen how deadly it is. It outputs a stupid amount of damage over any...
I think if you're doing missions above level 7, the autocannon is very mid. A brave statement's here. A brave statements only. The autocannon is mid after level 7. It's just not worth it.
Any distance.
This gun is so good! It's so good!
The autocannon is probably my favorite equipable in the game.
But you have to carry a backpack to reload it, which means you can't use a bubble shield or any other pack for that matter. And you have to stop moving to reload it. I'm not sure if you guys have ever been chased by monsters the size of buildings, but standing still tends to be a bad idea.
Hey, who wants to help me with this bile titan?
No, it just wants to be your friend.
I mean, I have to eventually. He's
Take
been
it on a journey with
chasing me
you.
for 20
Take it to
minutes. I need
Isengard.
all of you to shut up. I've been being chased by a bile titan for the entire fucking game. Shut up.
The grenade launcher is another favorite of mine and another great example. It can chew through hordes of enemies, even faster than an autocannon. You can reload it on the move, and apart from a tiny friendly fire risk, it is damn near...
Flamethrower. Flamethrower's burn damage stacks up on limbs, regardless of armor. So if you focus down the limb of a Bile Titan or a Charger, the Flamethrower will kill it faster than most of the other weapons, bar the explosive ones. I'm just saying. Do not sleep on the Flamethrower.
Perfect.
Watch this, Vada. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay, you'll die, but I want to do it. 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 It was so cool, though. It was so cool. It was so cool.
I got turned into a 6-piece.
Dog, it was so cool, though. It was so cool.
Until you have to reload it and realize that this perfect weapon chews through ammo just as fast as it chews through enemies,
True.
which forced me to
I
use
wish
a
I had the
resupply
gear to make this
backpack
kind of
for
stuff.
extra ammo,
I
which
can
is an
make similar stuff in
additional
VR, I guess.
stratagem, and now 2 of my 4 stratagems are
Rainbow
dedicated
Road.
to one
Taking
weapon.
notes.
I still think it's worth it because the combo is godlike, but you see that this gun backpack relationship is deeper than it seems.
All right, watch this, watch this. No,
I'm not gonna lie.
watch
We
this.
should all keep our turrets and put them in like one spot.
That's some satisfying, but oops.
And there goes the mech. Collateral damage. Not my job, not my problem. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not your fault he called in the mech where he did. It's, you know, your team should be aware of the fact that you're using a grenade launcher. And that spawning a mech made you aware of the fact that you put it in the game to begin with. And if you had it as part of your setup, that means you're aware of the fact that it might become collateral damage for the glory of democratic clearing.
If you want to complain, you can die, all right? Step on a landmine. Fuck you.
Bro, I feel like I hear actual tears from Urboku right now.
I'm just a menace.
To be
I'm a
fair,
menace
and
to
somebody in my chat
society,
mentioned this,
Urboku.
dropping a
I'm
mech, you want to drop it
menace.
when enemies are around
I'm a
anyway, so you can
menace. I
get the
have nothing to say.
benefit
I'm a
of
menace. I'm a menace.
Even the
like,
anti-tank stratagems pose
the,
a similar dilemma.
Pelican
because
coming in
at
and
higher
shooting
levels, the
from the
tank
cannon.
spawns are so frequent that somebody's got to carry an explosive anti-tank.
Give me my EAT, bitch. Got him! Got him! I need another one.
And the eat is incredible because it fires instantly. You get 2 rockets per drop, and the 70-ish second cooldown is so fast that I started using the drop pod delivery as a weapon.
All right, it would be so sick if I hit this shot. It would be so sick if I hit this shot. It'll be so sick if I hit this shot.
That's an achievement for killing things with the drop pod.
I hit it! I hit it! No way!
Oh yeah, don't sleep on that
But
either.
then out of nowhere,
Everything's a
Arrowhead
weapon
dropped
if
the
you try hard enough.
Quasar cannon that made everybody rethink their anti-tank loadout.
How, Sway? How?
How?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it is funny to vaporize things. I will give them that. But
You're
apart from
killing
that,
like the weakest enemy on the map. I
and
don't
he
understand.
died.
I don't
He
understand.
died.
Yeah, he did. He did die. He did.
But
this dude about to die too.
And you're gonna die with it.
The mech is not important. It is the death.
And obviously, its
His
major
perk saved him.
downside is the firing time. Because unlike the eat that is instant, the Quasar has a delayed mechanism that can blow up in your face.
Okay.
Did he just call it Quasar? Quasar, you American scrub! Oh my god, learn English!
I can't do shit about the charger, but
Quasar cannon.
Got it. I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen a charger get hit so hard, dog.
You used to play college ball, you know.
Queso is good because it blows your fucking face off, dude.
But if you can tolerate the delayed trigger and cooldown mechanic, it's basically an
Jumpy.
eat that has unlimited ammo. You don't need to
Quesadilla,
constantly call it
exactly.
in and still packs the punch you're looking for.
I actually, I kind of wanted it to happen because I thought you would die too.
For democracy.
The impact, the energy,
we got a heretic.
It's so merciless. Oh my god.
Some stratagems are just a waste of time, like the spear, which is technically anti-tank but has a broken lock.
You can tell this was recorded before the most recent update, can't you? The spear is legitimately my go-to weapon against the mechs now. Like, what they did to the spear made it a 0 to a 10. Like, I love the spear. I've been destroying entire bases from the opposite side of a map. It is unbelievable how much of a U-turn they did with the spear.
On mechanic that doesn't work half the time, but I like to remind myself that the word broken in Helldivers 2 is usually just another word for funny.
The spear sucks.
Why?
If you like gambling, you're gonna like the spear.
No, it's gas. No, it's dog
At this
shit.
point it was.
Don't
Yeah, right.
minimum and
A
maximum
while
are.
ago it was terrible.
Finally,
Now
the
it's
Vile
godly.
Titan. I can finally use this shit.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Okay, that was kind of cool, not gonna lie. Oh, it keeled over in one shot? That's nuts.
It can keel over, yeah. But it's inconsistent.
Wait. Let me cook.
Try it on that one too.
Let me cook. Okay.
But you open it side up. You open it side up. You can kill it with regular weapons
All right,
now.
I do kind of.
Just saying.
What?
I told you it's inconsistent.
Got it.
So if you're able to like hit it in the head with it, I believe it will one-shot. But
the first one. Wait, what? What?
What the fuck was that?
I don't think I've ever been hit so hard in my life.
Hey, look, I found a pop filter. Did
Brilliant.
the pop noises go away?
No,
Did that actually fix the
Pirate Goku.
problem?
Have you seen
we're
the
gonna have
react
to
to
test
meet?
it out. Let's see.
You react to Meet the Rabbit Heavy.
As I was
saving
saying,
engineer
after
suit?
writing about
Oh,
stratagems
maybe.
for the past 3 days, I think their beauty lies in how much they allow you to express yourself. When confronted with a boss, 10 different players might have 10 different solutions, big and small. One guy fires off a rocket and hopes for the best, while another calls in a laser
I think
beam
that's kind
from
of the
outer
main thing
space,
about
while a
Helldivers
third
is just
guy
the
stuns it with grenades and
versatility of how
crushes
to
it with a
handle
drop
things.
pod.
Yeah, hold that stun grenade, Buster. Yeah, I'm like that. Yeah, bitch. Matter of fact, call another one. Here's one more for y'all.
Bug breed. Done it. It might work, Herboku. That might come down and crush it. Watch.
Talk about the pause. I will say though, the laser cannon, you do not want it hitting a Bile Titan or a Charger because it takes so long. You want this thing to clear waves of like low tier enemies. Because if this goes onto a Bile Titan or locks onto a Charger, it's going to take so long killing those things. It will kill them, but it could have been used way better against some other things that are bearing down on you.
Watch. Hell yeah, brother. That worked perfectly.
50 stratagems is more than enough to go in any direction.
Actually, someone in my Twitch chat just made a comment which I think is very true. Helldivers lets luck play a part, which means you've always got that sensation of, oh boy, what's it going to do this time? Which a lot of other games just don't let you do. Like, every time you have something in other games, there's a guaranteed result. Having that sense of wonder kind of lets you kind of have a constant, not having a guaranteed expectation. It's really good.
You want in
I'm not really
Helldivers
talking
2,
about
whether it's a meta loadout, a goofy loadout, a fun loadout, or just a loadout that lets you fly around the map like it's San Andreas.
Oh, you dead.
Come on, please. I
Oh
made
my
it.
God, you survived?
Fuck yeah. All right, baby.
Oh, you gambled there, my
I thought
dude.
I was a goner. I thought I was so dead right there. I thought I was so dead. I kissed all my gear goodbye.
I'm sure you're wondering why we're 45 minutes into the video and I still haven't covered primary weapons, but I think they kind of suck. In the early days of the game, the player base was like, hey, can you buff these primary weapons? They're kind of bad. And Arrowhead released a blog post that said, fuck you, use your stratagems, dipshit. My issue with them is armor penetration, because almost any primary has light armor penetration, which is just fine for mopping up your lowest level grunt bad guys.
How is he shooting while reloading? This is so dank. This is so dank.
But with
You clearly didn't go to the mandatory democracy super mandated lecture on speed loading, speed load shooting. Yeah.
The bugs, and especially the bots, there are all kinds of heavily armored enemies that will bounce your light rounds like ping pong balls. Not to mention that the armor penetration mechanic itself in this game is so confusing that Skulker and I just quickly became Jar 5 Dominator Pill. Its medium penetration means it can actually damage most enemies in the game, and comboing it with the medium penetration of the Senator secondary felt like I was finally playing.
Huh? That sounds like a lot of words. Too bad I ain't listening to them.
Playing some college ball.
Watch me hit this shot. Oh god, irons. Oh god, irons. Oh, nailed.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of thinking you're doing.
Baby, what the? Wait. You got.
That could have been time exterminating.
Oh my god, I'm
spreading
nuts.
democracy.
I'm nuts. I'm nuts.
I know this way of thinking makes me a dumbass and a casual. I know I should be using a light armor penetrating weapon. I know I should be targeting specific weak spots, and I know everything about me is unoptimized and undemocratic. It just felt so silly that my primary weapon was not doing damage to a huge proportion of enemies. And with the variety of enemies in the game, on top of there being bots and bugs, I found it far easier to grab a medium penning weapon and call it a day. I'm not doing this fucking math, dude. Whatever. The way they did primaries in this game is a bit of a head scratcher to me, and I feel like moving on.
Also, why the fuck is the breaker?
If you want to turn your brain off, just grab the sickle and never use anything else. Just saying.
Spray and pray birdshot? Who thought of this?
Breaking away from the mid that are primary weapons, the rest of your base loadout as a Helldiver is godlike, starting with the greatest weapon of all,
grenades.
Stimulants. As someone that literally sells an energy drink with caffeine in it called Gamer Fart, use code Badger for 10% off, you guys know I'm a fan of stimulants, but the stims in Helldivers 2 are on a whole different level.
Imagine snorting a line of hot magma and then all your bones switch to attack
the democracy welling up inside of me.
As long as you can muster the strength to stick a syringe in your neck, you are met with a massive boost to your stamina and an unbelievable amount of health regeneration. It won't quite make you invincible, but spamming the stim key and running away has got to be the greatest weapon in this game. Oh my god.
They're trying to tell you this is a medical procedure, but really you're just jamming fentanyl into
I
your
can
system.
stim out. I can just stim out. I can just stim spam. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. That slow ain't shit.
Is he doing it? What the hell?
Yeah, you're not stronger than drugs, buddy.
Them bugs about to report back to their boss like, yo, he was tweaking out.
Drugs are illegal until they become relevant.
You, me, and this syringe.
Oh, drugs are illegal? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, but now that they're saving the galaxy, now it's fine.
6 quarts of drugs.
You guys were so eager to blame fentanyl as a bad thing when it was on Earth.
Stab, 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 stab.
Counterpoint amphetamines.
That's a nice argument, Senator.
Hey, Johan,
however.
how about I teach you about not spamming?
Nah, Big, I still remember your one tweet of that shit. It's just like, the heart wants what it wants. More stimulants.
No, it was like the food pyramid, but it was just Adderall.
Your heart is pumping for 2 right now.
Another part of your base loadout that more than makes up for crummy, confusing primary weapons? Grenades. Oh my god, did Arrowhead ever nail their nades? Not only are they the second best panic button in the game, but the amount of kills you can stack once you understand
grenades
their
might the
arc
most
is
best
downright
balanced thing in the entire game. Because I still use all the types of grenades.
Bang! I don't always throw grenades, but when I do, they're all in the exact same place.
I can't see a problem with this strategy.
Throwing grenade!
Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Yep.
Y'all get
That's 17 with just nades!
Look at that horde of enemies trying to kill me.
Where?
You can't even see. It's over there.
Kobe.
They're all aggroed on me. They can't kill me.
I threw
Anyone
a
with
grenade and
strategy
got
would be-
15 kills. What?
And that right there is
the
satisfying
booster
bullshit.
that maxes out your grenades, ammo, and stims on spawn is popular, but as far as boosters go, I'm very much a stamina MF. Skulker has told me 1,000,000 times that the best weapon in this game is running away.
I'm not trying to talk to any of you right now. I'm getting...
I am going to agree with that one. Every enemy in the game, unless they're charging at you, are technically slower. So running away and shooting and scooting is legitimately the strategy, especially in the higher tier stuff.
my samples and I'm leaving.
And a gigantic stamina
more.
buff
Give
makes
it to
sure
me.
you're always
Burst into my
sprinting instead of
ears.
walking, which seems
Give me
like
that
a good
ASMR,
idea.
baby.
W Death Stranding reference. Walking.
All of these base
I
items
get
in
it,
your
I get it.
loadout can be bought with
Ew.
medals via the various battle passes, which they call warbonds, including the armor on your character.
You can spend medals on new fits, dog.
Yeah, your
gotta
fit is
win.
nice, but I don't look at poor people.
And there is one set of armor that I think is so special, it's basically the whole reason that I made this hour-long video. The DP53 Savior of the Free. A special armor set, only available via pre-order or paid DLC that makes you not just a citizen, but a super citizen.
I just feel so much richer than all.
If I see somebody with this armor in my game, I leave. It's almost as bad as the people with the blue armor. Cause, oh, you think you're so high and mighty. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so special. I'm daddy's special little boy. Yes.
All of you. I'm looking at you broke MFs on the library computers over there. 1 hour's up, Sigrid. Get the fuck off the PC.
Super citizens are easily identified by their superior drip and aerodynamic winged helmets, which lesser citizens have decided to call bunny ears.
Hey, could you move? Move your big ass ears, bro. I can't see the
Can I put my fist in your way?
Yes.
Listen here, you big-eared freer.
And the drip isn't even the
Oh,
best
what's
part.
that? You're telling
My
somebody not to
favorite
do
thing about
something?
this
Let me
armor,
guess.
and
It's gonna make
furthermore,
them do
this
it all the
whole
more.
game is the mechanic called Democracy Protects, which grants you a 50% chance to not die when taking lethal damage.
Isn't that a Hellbomb Badger? I think you're...
Yeah, by the way.
No, he texted.
You know, at this
Fine.
point-
Are you just like invincible?
I
for
have
the
nothing to
stim
say
period?
beyond
No,
that's some
Democracy
soothing shit right there.
Protects. If you take fatal damage, it's a 50-50 chance you just won't die.
It is literally flipping a coin. Every time you take fatal damage, heads you win, tails you also kind of win, because
to be
dying from that
honest,
much
like,
damage is probably going to be hilarious. See, this
I
go on
love
by
the fact that
melee or
Arrowhead are
not?
willing to do that kind of shit, because so many other studios would be like, nah, dude, can't be bothered.
It do go off.
The beat did go off.
Did the beat go off? I must be wearing rose-colored glasses, because even if it's 50-50 in the game's code or pseudo-random code, I feel like Mr. House has got his hands on the scale and is tipping the odds in my favor.
And I'm pretty sure the dude rolling my dice is just saying, fuck it, give it to him. Joel is like, watch this shit, 9th in a row, survive. I don't even know what that was, but I survived. A space. Based. I'm not gonna lie, this 50-50's doing some heavy lifting.
Man wins 36 coin flips in a row.
For the first time in my life,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
actually
understand those
sad.
morons that gamble away their rent money on some stupid bet, because this 50-50 feels much more like a 70-30 if you ask me. I know it took me an hour to prove it to you, but the title is not clickbait. With this armor, you can flip a coin to survive point-blank grenade blasts, massive
No
hell bomb
wonder this video
explosions,
took
and
so long
even
to come
nuclear
out.
weapons.
An hour and 30 minutes of pure Helldiver bullshit. You can tell that he enjoyed making this video, though. You can absolutely tell he enjoyed this. Like, you don't make a hyper-edited video an hour and 22 minutes if you did not enjoy it. And I love that.
Yo, I'm fine.
This is the kind of content that I miss,
middle
actually.
Sammy.
Like, I feel Jacksepticeye made a post about this a while back, saying that like the Mr. Beast ideology of making videos where it's just about the clicks, just about the views, kind of ruins the impact, because you just feel so vapid and like it's only done for the sake of the views. Russian Badger, like him or hate him, at least you can tell he enjoys what he's making. You know? That's why I love Russian Badger. I think that's why most people like Russian Badger, because you can tell he actually enjoys the shit he's making, because he's showing the enjoyment.
I think I hit the armor. I think I hit the armor passive. That's neat. I like that. Why am I so covered, dog? Did they change the bugs? I'm just 50-50ing. I did it. It worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. Hey, who wants to play a 50-50 game with me? Let me get all the bugs to me. I want all the bugs to me. You're gonna run to me. No, you're gonna run to me and then run past me.
I can't run
One Piece?
because somebody hit the fucking
I am a fan of One Piece.
Perfection.
Glorious
But
democracy.
I haven't really watched it as much.
Oh my god!
I survived the 50-50 proc. I'm godlike. You are all super peasants, all right? No bread
See what I
alert,
mean?
broke
The
diver
armor turns
alert,
into a superiority
absolutely
complex
no super
individual.
credits, no sauce, no paper.
The sea artillery is open, and the first thing you
hubris,
have is a
man's
mini
folly.
nuke. Use that with your discretion.
Eat it.
He'll have
Drop it
all
on my
this
face right now. Drop it on my-
egotism,
drop
and then
it.
the second he dies, he'll blame it on his team.
Scared of women.
Hubris.
That sounds like a skill issue. I'm sorry.
Badger, you're not 50-50 in this shit.
I absolutely am 50-50ing the mini nuke, dog.
Literally, you're gonna tell me this world is trying to base itself in some kind of reality of like some kind of like physical reality, and yet you can sit there and survive a nuclear apocalypse to the face with just the power of believing in democracy enough. And if you fail the role, it's just because you weren't democratic enough.
Not real. You are not real.
Bruh. Who is this man?
You guys know that I hate gambling. Throwing around your rent money all willy-nilly on a game of cards is a great way to destroy your relationships and your life. But that doesn't mean I don't love taking risks, because when there's no money involved and the casinos are closed, I love taking bets against lines of computer code.
I'm gonna 50-50. It doesn't matter. I'm good. I survived these.
Oh no, you're.
I want to put it out there. You will not unsee this once you've seen it. The automatons are a recolored, reskinned Nod from Command & Conquer and Tiberian Sun. Specifically, Tiberian Sun. Their tanks look the same. Their buildings are almost identical. Think about it.
You're done
I
for.
survived
Now you're
these.
done for.
I survived
He
these.
fucking survives it. Wow, dude.
I love gambling.
Yeah, gambling, engaging
I'm on this
in
guy's side.
predatory,
Yo, any meme that
bad,
contains
mental,
oh wait, bang,
resistant
you know
shit.
it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be some boomer shit off Facebook, but it's gonna be so good.
Dude, gambling is the only disease you can potentially get rich from.
Potentially.
I'm a huge fan of when Bees sends me the variant of most gamblers quit one blank before blank. Like most freeway.
Actually, but they do, you know, or 90% of gamblers give up on their bet one spin before they would have won big. I'm just saying.
A builders quit one lane before they fix traffic.
Yeah.
Guys, the civil engineers
American
will
problems.
figure it out this time. I promise. They'll get it. They'll get it right.
Just one more lane. Just one.
Fact: most Makari watchers quit one video before she would have kissed you. Just saying. She would have showed titty in the next video if you hadn't have quit.
More
This
lane.
highway could use one more lane.
That'd be a funny question to ask Chad. What would you do if you won $1 billion in Powerball or something like that?
$1 billion parlay.
My first thing right now.
No,
That's
I
lame,
see
but-
that on Twitter, Heavenly. $1 billion.
Hey, Damon, thank you for following. Iron, thank you for the
Me and
resub.
Boku about to make some motherfucking money.
10 months with the cute Carrie. Let's go. Hello, cute Carrie. How are you today?
700.
I'm doing good. How are you?
The night that LeBron James folds.
This is dopamine. I needed this morning.
$1 billion.
I woke up feeling like absolute
parlay.
garbage today.
I know with a mechanic this based, you're all dying to know what my high score on 50-50 coin flips was, and the answer is 6 times in a row. It also couldn't have happened at a worse time because I was bugged into terrain and trying to kill myself, but it just wouldn't work.
Oh no! Somebody wearing the pay-to-win armor with egocentricness in it. Oh, the mightier than thou armor. Oh, what a shame! Oh my god, that's so sad. Hey Alexa, play Despacito. That's so sad. You get what you deserve.
Oh my fucking god! I'm inside the mountain. Well.
It's like the cosmic physiology of the universe was aligning itself to spite you for your hubris.
Why is this armor so good? I don't even have. Oh,
The cosmic balance is truly
I survived
reunited.
It again. What the? Let me die. No way. That's a trip. That's a triple on a 50-50. It's not even letting me throw my last nade. Okay, there. I'm still not
And you
dead.
survived another 50-50.
I am that good. No, I got it. I got it.
You make it over?
I got it. I survived that too. I cannot die.
I am
It's
so
impossible
happy.
For me to die.
This
At least
is
I'm
filling
getting
me
my
with
revenge on the
dopamine.
hunters. Can I die from a
Who eats
fall?
Ritalin
Can I
when you got
do
this
that
shit in your life?
Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try to get to the top of the hill and then just dial it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. No! Just die, you fucking idiot.
World's strongest helldiver.
Literally just like all of the luck in the world. Yes, I did it. I did it. Finally. Finally.
You know, some people would see that as a message that maybe the armor was the problem, that your hubris was in fact the bigger enemy than the bug.
You're being protected by democracy. I sure am.
It should be no surprise that apart from the default armor, I've never worn any other armor into combat, even though I have like $20 worth of super credits that you can only spend on armor. This mechanic is just too incredible to pass up. And the moment this choice was solidified to...
Shut up about the close-ups, dude. It's called a gimmick. Like, Johan, I'm literally stopping this to address you. Shush. The close-ups are literally, oh, you don't like this? Oh, you don't like me in your face? Oh, what's that? You're afraid of my, like, succubus breath smell? Oh, no. Oh, no, what a shame. Shut the fuck up and just watch the damn video. Holy shit. I ain't here for none of that parasocial bollocks.
Only ever run Super Citizen armor was the moment I discovered the Hell Bomb.
Hey, there's a hell bomb right here. I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh.
As you can see, it took me a while to figure them out, especially the fact that
It's
you
still
could
going
shoot
on. Yeah,
them
dude, it's an
instead
hour
of
and a
hitting
half
them
of
with
pure bullshit.
grenades or your fist.
Admittedly, we've now been recording for an hour and 40 minutes.
What fuck did you just call in? But my technique
It's
to
like a
maximize
whole
kill
ass
count
movie.
was to stand
Like most places, you'd have to go to you'd have to go to like a movie theater and pay $15 for a single cinema ticket and then some overpriced popcorn. With this kind of nonsense, Russian Badger treating us good.
right next to it, wait until I was completely surrounded, and cross my fingers that democracy would protect me. Okay, here we go.
God, we have no more reinforcements. Bro, what are you doing?
I'm sure. I totally underestimated. Oh, you were dead. I totally underestimated the blast radius. I thought I could get out. Or maybe
you mistook it for a 500 kg.
Or
Nope,
maybe 50,
hell bombs
50
are not the same as 500 kgs. Hell bombs are what 500 kgs should be.
Abraham Thanksgiving turkey, dude.
Hell bombs were also a wonderful introduction as to just how important the environment is in Helldivers 2. There is so much useful technology scattered around every planet that you'll miss it if you aren't paying attention, and the smoke sacks are a perfect example.
After listening to Pop Smoke, now when I say the words Christian D, what the fuck? Oh, it hit a smoke cloud.
Those smoke bombs are just an absolute pain in the ass.
Ruined the whole ass hug. That's terrible.
Such a nice
Coming between us, man. Coming between me and Bro
I thought
time.
they were just annoying natural landmines, but the more I hit them, the more I realized you could use them as a get-out-of-jail-free card or a means of transportation.
Yes.
Oh god, you're back. Yo, you went straight splorky.
Look at that Looney Tunes wacky graphics.
What is that?
Why are my feet still moving?
Why do they have jiggle physics? That makes no sense. All right, Herboku. I didn't mean it.
That's fine.
Oh my god!
Hey, I wonder what this thing does.
That's 3/4 of my health. Team killer.
Team killer.
Oh my god, I'm getting so good at this. Oh god, I'm stuck.
Like rocket
I'm
jumping in
stuck
Team Fortress.
Satellite, I think. Can one of you blow me out?
I'll have to try doing that more often.
Break me out of here.
Nah, I'm blowing you. The smithereens.
No! What is this?
Yeah, Pending, I remember.
I don't want to be bread. No!
We have to stop teleporting bread.
Best part is it didn't work.
Can somebody please clip the part where it says, "I don't want to be bread"? For personal reasons.
You blasted him into orbit, bro.
Hey.
I sent his ass back home.
I'm convinced that Arrowhead puts these objects in the game purely to improve your squad's communication skills. It took me about 50 hours to learn that hell bombs are not dangerous, but a lack of communication about hell bombs is very dangerous.
Yo, what is this drop? All right, fine.
Check this out,
for you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, these
somebody's
goofy
gotta study team
motherfuckers.
killing in Helldivers 2 for the sake of science. In any other shooter out there, team killing is funny exactly one time, maybe 2 times. By the 3rd time
In Helldivers, it's always funny. Until you get that one petty asshole that then decides to kill you all when you're at the exit and then dump all the samples to troll you.
Nobody in the squad is laughing and the smile on my face is gone. But in Helldivers 2, even after 80 hours of liberating for Super Earth, team killing is somehow, some way still funny.
Hey, you might want to.
It's almost like you can make it a part of it by making it unapologetic.
Jesus Christ.
Fellas, we're dying.
Like I said at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of this. Don't coddle people. Let people suffer the hubris of their actions. The cosmic alignment will come together to make them realize their hubris eventually.
No! I'm pretty sure I directed you with one of those JDAMs.
It's like getting landed on by a drop pod.
Lie. What's even better is you
That never
tried
gets
to
boring.
dial it. Oh my god, you are over near me now. You tried the Playboy Cardi off that mobile home and it did not work. Oh my god. Where are you firing those? That's such a waste of ammo.
Bitch.
I'm trying to. I guess the backlash.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're Boku. I was trying to hit the bug.
And the thing is, all it takes is one person to kill one of them, and then the entire thing turns into a smorgasbord of stupidity. I fucking love it.
Spinning around. I survived because of my 50-50. I can't even kill myself. What?
Oh, the plot thickens.
Helldivers so strong, can't even commit suicide. I tried.
Oh, I can call you in.
Multiple angles.
That was just cool. That's just cool. Oh, come on! You're gonna kill me! God damn!
You're on the cliff edge.
Fucking stunning.
Oh shit! Hey, good luck, Badger.
Oh no.
Democracy is landed, motherfucker. No!
And this is how you lose all of your reinforcements.
We have 5 spawns left.
Alright, lock in.
Oh, Martin, we gotta get out of here.
Yes, we
Yeah, telling Badger of all people to lock
All right,
in.
it was a hip fire. I didn't even have a reticle. I swear to God.
Bro, listen,
The
bro,
funniest part about team
I
killing
didn't
in
mean
Helldivers
to kill
2
you.
is that it's always the most tempting at the worst possible time. When the mission is over and evac rolls around, it is prime time for one of your teammates to blow your head off, and I'm willing to bet the value of samples lost from this tomfoolery has probably cost Super Earth trillions of credits.
It's fucked.
Listen, this is not meant to sound undemocratic, and I'm not trying to sound like treasonous or anything. But what do you expect when the training of your soldiers is designated in less than 100 hours? You have 74 hours of training and you don't expect your soldiers to be somewhat meat-headed, jar-headed idiots? Like, shit!
Ship's gonna leave.
I'm afraid that, yep. Oh my God, the distance! Damn, Bing.
Score!
You're just up there.
Yo, you're shooting.
Oh shit! You tagged it.
What?
What?
Ow!
What?
The power of friendship?
I'm like that.
Run!
I laugh because this is the same shit I see when I play with my friends half the
Thank
time.
God this game has team kill in it.
And yet this is still the most team-friendly.
Alright, board the ship.
Way. I was literally diving.
I'm smiling into it. This is too funny.
It's not going. It's not going. It's not going. What the? Okay.
Nearing the end of my 80 hours in Helldivers 2, I became extremely interested in the various difficulties, and you would not believe how much it varies between bots and bugs.
Well, okay, it's not that there's a change in difficulty, it's a change in strategy.
Even if you're playing Helldive
I
against
find
tournaments,
robots
it's
to be
still
much more
easier
fun
than
to fight,
Suicide
but they're also
Mission against automatons.
easier in different
That tank
ways.
is coming around. Hopefully he doesn't hit me. Ow, my God.
Like Arrowhead did a really good job of
Simple as
differentiating them.
gun? No gun? As stupid as that sounds, the Terminids do have ranged enemies, but none of them have weapons quite as devastating as rockets or lasers that can instantly delete you.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
I'm sure the heavy armor of the robots also plays a role in this power gap, but if you put a gun to my head and force me to choose one faction to fight forever, I'm taking bugs over bots in a heartbeat.
Chargers to the left of me. Titan to the right. Here I am.
Bugs are fun, and it's great to like blow them away. But I choose bots over bugs any day.
I'm stuck in this shithole with you.
If you're playing difficulty 7 or higher against bots, you gotta be locked in, especially on Helldive. There
I
just isn't
solo
any
level
room
7
for
or
you to
8
be
bot
goofing
missions.
around.
I'm
This
just
difficulty's
saying.
kind of a snooze fest. I wish it was more challenging. Oh my God, that timing, dude. No way. No way.
When I'm looking for a locked-in experience, I'm definitely reaching for a PvP game like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty,
Well, that's 'cause you play
Siege,
games for
something
different
like that. When I'm
reasons.
looking for something fun, and
If I want something fun and giggly that I don't have to commit to, I'll play Helldivers. If I want something that makes me want to grab myself by the vagina and tear myself open and cry immensely, I'll play something PvP related like League of Legends.
silly, I'm definitely reaching for a PvE game where I can goof around with my friends like Left 4 Dead, Payday, or big surprise, Helldivers 2.
Dude, oh my God. My sister called me the other day and she was talking about something and she was like, yeah, do you know what Poggers is?
Oh no.
Even my mum knows what Poggers is.
I'm not saying PvE is less intense, but I personally feel far more carefree and relaxed when I'm fighting against computer-controlled monsters instead of real human beings, who are kind of the real monsters themselves when you think. And I'm not talking out of my ass here, because I've tried the locked-in experience on the highest difficulty on what is supposedly the scariest planet in the galaxy called Malevelon Creek.
There are no hoes there. You're in Malevelon Creek.
There are no hoes here. All right, Malevelon Creek, level 9, baby. Let's do it. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Your friends.
Oh God.
Oh look, you're deaf.
He's not gonna look at me. Dipshit. Oh wait, sorry. Super dipshit. According to our language. We're not fighting like this. Yo, what the no!
This is why YouTube is way more democratic. Super chat. Think about it. Super chat. Super Kari. Super chat.
No way! me! No! What the fuck? What is Malevelon Creek, dude? I don't care. Your
Fun is what it
meme
is.
is still bullshit and stupid and stale, and I hate it. Fuck you.
We hate it.
We all hate it. We all hate the 1,000-yard stare meme. Just retire it, please. What?
I mean, if you played it different, you might be winning. I'm just saying.
Oh, what the hell happened? And it goes without saying.
Death.
I didn't think Helldive on Malevelon Creek was all that fun. Sure, it's funny to ratchet up the difficulty to the absolute limit to jack your XP and see what kind of pain the game can inflict on your squad, but there's no way I'd want to play that for 80 hours. I'm sure there's a teeny tiny sliver,
sounds like pussy
0.1%
talk.
of the player base that can fool around on Helldive and still slap the shit out of the bots, but the other 99.9% needs to be absolutely laser focused and locked in just to survive that kind of onslaught. Now, it's important to note that while I was recording, Arrowhead was
I
frequently
disagree
tweaking the
entirely.
various difficulties to
Just,
figure
you know,
out what they wanted.
survive.
It sounds absurd
Play the
to think
game.
that there's anything harder than Malevelon Creek on Helldive, but when we were first playing Tien Quan during the first week of March, it was the most punishing difficulty I've ever seen, and Arrowhead was definitely tweaking. Not he tweaking.
I only play on Helldive, but like this is kind of ridiculous, no?
I just feel like the nerf to your stratagems is really bad.
Guys, you gotta rely on your strat.
I think it depends entirely on your setup. If you get into a group who are 0 IQ bots who think that running mines is a meta strategy, then yeah, you're going to struggle. But if you go into anything rank 7 or above and the people actually understand how the game works, then yeah, you'll be fine. It's just a skill issue.
You gotta rely
literally.
on your stratagem. You gotta rely.
You have to rely on your stratagems, yeah. You gotta rely on your stratagems.
Well, that's when you need
What the
I'm actually
fuck?
completely fine.
Like, what is this now? What is this? What are we playing?
What is this now? I'm kind of inclined to agree. I'm kind of inclined. This is no longer the same game.
Single mortar that came out of nowhere that you had no chance to dodge. Just
Souls-like.
summarily.
This is the Souls-like of Starship Trooper games.
What's going on?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
What the?
On top of our very heads.
Just fuck my
If you
shit
had
up.
Eagle Strike, you would be fine here. I'm just saying.
Actually unbelievable. I cannot believe what's going on right now. You got me actually fucked up. There's like way too many enemies. You can't go this way. There's more
Current
enemies.
status. Y'all got me fucked up.
Guys, use it.
I just want to run into it. I want to run into it.
Because
until
I'm
my
absolutely
feelings
mad,
are
though.
right. I just need to see how
Keep
it
getting,
goes.
like, whenever I play this, I get like tunnel vision. I actually don't recognize how busy things get.
This is like cookie clicker when you get to like 5 trillion cookies generated per second. Space Operation Desert Storm, but we're not America.
You need weaponized ADHD to be able to handle this kind of stuff
United
at some
States
point.
conflict, but you are not the United States. Joel just takes his entire fist and just crushes your game. That's it.
He's like, good one, dumbass. You thought you were gonna play tonight?
Oh my god, you look like a robot.
Even in a moment like this, they still find time to kill each other.
Oh, you're a traitor. You went out of bounds.
You went out of bounds too long.
How are you alive?
It's a strategic
Keep going,
choice.
Badger.
Use that to your advantage.
I can keep stimming. I can keep stimming.
Dive. More diving. More diving.
Oh my god, his armor saved him!
Oh no. Oh no. Your turn, little bro. Little bro, it's your turn, little bro. Man.
Holy shit.
Use those traitor moments. It's free artillery.
Playable.
There's a rocket.
All right, please get us off of Helldive. This is not a game. This is really not a video game.
You gotta be so locked in for Helldive. Fuck all that.
After an experience like that, I feel qualified to say that I know what the entire spectrum of difficulty looks like, from the trivial tutorial mission to the unbelievable chaos of Tien Quan, and I think the game is best enjoyed at 7 for bots and 9 for bugs. Challenging enough that it'll hold your
I can
attention,
agree
yet
with that.
still allow you to joke
I
around
would say maybe 8 for bots, actually, because that way you still get a decent amount of the Strider factories.
with your buddies instead of every word out of your mouths needing to be tactical call-outs.
Maybe 7, actually. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yep, I'm ready.
Because you can do bug missions at 9 with no issue.
What? Say hi to Beers, dog.
Why did you
Why does he look like that? Why does he look like a fucking lemon? Why does he look like a...
This is Beerus. Say hi to Beerus. This is Beerus. Say hi
Hi,
to
Beerus.
Bingus
Why is that?
Badger's god of destruction name. I don't know what god of destruction is.
That's what Beerus is.
That's what Beerus is.
He's the god of destruction?
Yeah, that.
Why does Beerus look like
Literally
a
is an
fucking
immortal
Tootsie
cat
Roll?
that blows up planets to keep the cosmic balance. He's basically Thanos, but with a job.
Did you just call him a
He's Thanos if he went to Anthrocon.
fuck ass?
Yes.
I feel like that's way too violent of a word for a feline the size of like a box of crackers.
A final bonus that I'll give the bugs over the bots is that the Terminids are the most Looney Tune ass enemies in the galaxy. There are so many moments that are just begging for cartoon ass sound effects that they are clearly the superior faction to fight.
Okay, well.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. YouTube chat, for whatever reason, you have been bugged to high heaven. I have not seen YouTube chat update in like 15 minutes, and I thought you guys were just being like, I thought you guys were just giving me the silent treatment, but apparently my YouTube chat was bugged to wazoo. I am so sorry. YouTube chat, can you ever forgive me?
I'm just gonna flex on you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he hit the wall.
I'm sorry, okay? Nobody told me. Twitch chat could have told me, but that's Twitch chat. They want to watch you suffer.
Oh, wait. Where did the Paladin come from?
I'm on top of the chart.
Whoa, keep going. Emote on him.
Ah, that's the T-pose and a half.
Dark Souls arm spread here.
Why?
Who are you to challenge me? I am queen of the blood.
Oh, domain expansion.
Furthermore, so many of my favorite moments in Helldivers 2 came from these bugs instead of these bugs, where the gamer engine broke in some way.
Me running away from my issues. Me running away from my problems.
Oh my
me
god,
running away from my
you can
demons.
never
But
escape.
these flaws were a
Or
wonderful...
anybody running away from me. You'll never get away from me. I'm with you. I'm in your walls. I'm in your goddamn walls.
Reminder that Arrowhead is a small team that took a big risk and made something ambitious that I truly love and cannot believe was made by 100 people.
Wait. Were you up on here?
Man,
Were
I
you
have
like, yo, back me
dire
up,
urge to
team?
play some Helldivers.
What kind of Gmod bullshit is this? Yo, that is one stretchy ass texture. It's the forbidden texture pack. Don't ever buy no weed from the gas station, bro.
Don't never buy
the diver ain't in your
Look at me, bro. I'm
context.
hideous.
I'm
Look at me,
painting.
bro.
I'm painting now. This is not a memory leak anymore. We found the texture. The texture was in my heart the entire time. Okay, we got it, chat. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Got the code in the mainframe, baby. What? I guess you don't got that shit on, dog.
Oh my god. Never
All
change
you need
Helldivers.
is
Never
gun
change.
and head. This is just how I walk. What are you talking about,
this is
dog?
really how we walk,
This
bro.
is just how I walk. All right,
man.
please let me see you kill a bug. Go kill a bug like that,
Hold on.
please. Ugg must kill bug. Ugg, good kill. Yo, you diving is gross. Dive towards me, Herboku. Dive. That is so gross.
Wait, you mean that's
look
not
like
how
a
you're
damn
supposed to dive?
seal.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Whoa, what? Oh my god, is that an error texture?
I had this in one of my games the other day. I had this
what am
exact
I
thing
looking
happen. It was
at?
hysterical.
This is fascinating. Yo, to
On
a
who?
source head like me, this is the greatest moment of my life. Please look on my stream, Mickey. Please look
Oh,
on my
check this
stream.
shit.
Please,
What the
I am so
hell?
excited. I am so excited. You have no idea.
Whoa.
This is the greatest
I got
moment of my
that.
life. They have pink error codes in this stupid ass Stingray engine.
Oh,
what? Which way, Western man? Red error message in source?
Yeah,
or
no,
pink
I'm very much in the same
question
boat.
mark in
I play
Stingray
occasionally for the sake of it,
Here
but
at the end
I'm
of the
definitely
video,
waiting for
I
the
just
third
want to say
faction.
thank you for watching the entire thing. I'm not going to get all
I
sappy
wonder,
on here,
did he
but this
put,
video
his
has
music
been
video
4
into this?
months of my life, and I've never put so much work into a single project, and that includes recording, writing, editing, and animating on top of learning a shit ton of Blender and Source 2. Porting, weight painting, rigging, bones, jiggle
And
physics.
this is
It's all
what
this shit
this is
that
what I mean. This is the difference between the Mr. Beast mentality versus somebody who actually gives a shit about what they do.
didn't think I could even be smart enough to learn, but I somehow did it, and Source 2 just is such a beautiful engine now that I'm looking at it. So if you would be so kind and you would like to support my videos, you can buy my new soup, Swamp Ass, that I was talking about
Man,
earlier.
I can't wait
my
to get some
energy
Swamp
drink
Ass.
using code Badger. I get a kickback from the affiliate code, or you can even use my supporter creator code on anything on Fortnite or the Epic Game Store. And I know my cousin is going to be really happy because we even made t-shirts. He's an incredible artist, and we wanted to
Hell
make this
yeah.
little Easter egg for all
One
the
day we'll have merch. One day.
all the way to the end of the video. So if you bought one, it would make me and him very happy. They'll be
Hey
on
guys,
sale
I know
for
at
the
the
next
beginning
2
I
weeks
said that
and
this
shipped out in the
wouldn't be a
next 3 to 4
2-hour-long
months,
recording.
just to make sure
Guess how
that
long the
everybody
recording
that wants
is.
one can get one. So hopefully you're patient. Please buy one, dude. If you bought one, it would be just so fucking tight.
Your Honor, this is financial advice.
This is
Your Honor, I
financial
plead you,
advice. Disclaimer, you should do this. It would be tight.
You should do this.
Your Honor,
Finally,
I would
gotta
like
thank
to
the
say that
homies
you
for
have a
making this video
gat.
special. These videos would be absolutely nothing without them, and I feel like the luckiest guy in the world that I get to call them friends. So all their links are right down below. I know most of the shit we say sounds like it came out of the Snickers Snacklish translator machine, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway.
Should you have his faction
yeah.
a single-licious satisfact to snack that up? No, not yet.
Oh, you call them crisps instead of chips. That's pretty Oh, you call them chips instead of crispy crunch snacker jack, the Queen's lovely jubbly Worcestershire sauce delights. That's kind of cringe, mate.
I don't know how you can string those together without stuttering or just flipping and fumbling. I can barely get through Chukler or Hunger without laughing.
Pantera, because they are a very good
Drone
drone.
was really onto something when they bought up all the houses, then they made houses illegal. That's pretty tight. That's a good
It was
business.
cooking with that one.
I can't wait to be a billionaire so I can buy a neighborhood, dissolve the HOA, and make people sell their house that then mount
Now
their
give me
body
some of
light.
those microplastics.
Hey, one of you fellas want to melee me up?
You can't just first time chat and say zero dark furry.
As somebody who gets these comments a lot, of course you can, because that shows that they are... These are the least mentally ill people that will come into your chat. These are the people you want, honestly.
Yo, is that who killed Bin Laden?
No.
Wait a minute. Are we rewriting history? Yo, those are the
Bravo.
two people that murdered Osama Bin Laden. It's the fact that some boomer is so mad that it's like the shittiest part is they can outshoot half the damn
I love how
range
normal
with their
furries have
mask
become
on.
in the
Those
fan-
are two
in the world
messages
these
that I
days.
did not expect to
Like
see.
back in the day,
I saw
someone would say,
Elfin
"Hey,
say,
yo,
I hate
you a
myself
furry?"
beyond
Like, what's furry?
comprehension.
Now it's like, oh, look,
Next
furries.
message is, I think I farted. Like, dog.
That's got to be the funniest one that I saw recently, Chad. I was just scrolling Twitter, and then all of a sudden, scientists determine universe should not exist. It's like, okay.
Dude, I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that. Like, we had our chance and we blew it.
That's cool.
Cash
Can I
or
just
credit?
get my fucking ice cream?
Is this gonna be like a Neil deGrasse Tyson? We
Yeah,
are in
dude,
the
I am not
universe, but the
autistic.
universe is also.
Get the universe out of me now.
Think about it. You are made of stars. Yeah, well, so is garbage. So calm down. I heard someone ordered a big suck. I just love the Vine where it's like, I don't have any money. He's like, why the fuck did you order a pizza, please?
Anyways, as I was trying to say, me and the Fremen are waging a war against the Harkonnen. Lisan al-Gaib!
Lisan al-Gaib! Lisan al-Gaib!
Man, this is all Wendy's.
Wow.
You don't have any money? Why the fuck you in my stream? Where's my tier 3 sub, bitch?
And that's about it, dog. I would like to thank you so very much for
Oh my
watching
God.
all the
Thank
way
you,
to the end of
Badger.
my 90-minute
Thank
video.
you. Everyone say
and I
thanks,
will
Badger.
catch you
Before we go, there is what he made a thing before this went live, and we got to watch it. We had the we need this. We need this in life. We have to end this with the funk. This is gonna make things look immensely scuffed, but we have to go out the way we came in. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's finish this video with this little clip that he
Crack
made.
is not a word. You have to say bug breach. You're
Bug
right.
breach.
Super crack is
I
two
love me
words.
some bug
You're from me,
breach.
Jen. I will drop a 500 kg on your nuts if you say the word super crack again. How are we even supposed to know which words are super and which ones aren't? You're a helldiver. How are you having trouble with basic speech? You unfroze my
Steroids, drugs, trauma. That weird condition you get from bashing your brain against things.
ass 4 hours ago.
Spent
I was
too
just
much
listening to
time in
my
the mosh
favorite
pit.
Fonk, and you guys turned me into a popsicle. Fonk? What does fonk sound like? It doesn't really sound like something. It more so feels like something. Like what kind of feel? Wait, pause for a second. I just saw a super crack spawn.
Not back to the music.
pause for a second. I just saw a super crack spawn.
Oh man, not the super crack. Alright guys, this has been a great video. I'll see you all in the next one.
Super
Bye!
crack is